welcome. I don't want to be that person that's like, let's give ourselves a round of applause. But like, guys, we're here. Thank you for being here. A little bit of that good stuff. I know you probably haven't spent any time in the sun since November. Just like, thank you so much. This is the fourth Openest Mic, our third. If you don't yet know me, my name is Laura. I'm really psyched that you're here. I'm really excited to see what you're going to have on this Openest Mic. I've been wanting to host open mics for like the longest time. Actually, Derek Craig over there was my inspiration for hosting. It wasn't until June that JC gave me the opportunity here. So if we just want to take a second, give a little round of applause to Smokestack Roasters. They're why we're here. They give us the space. While we're on the subject of why we're here, I just want to really thank Tyler Hopp for doing all of the tech. Basically, the reason you can hear me, the reason you can see me at home, the reason we have a YouTube, the reason I'm not always losing my mind when I do these events is due to Tyler. So if we all want to say just thank you to Tyler, give him a little round of something, something. And yeah, if you're at home watching this, I hope you're also just giving a little round of applause for Tyler. I know that we've had some new people come in. If you're fixing to sign up for the Openest Mic, the sign-up sheet is right by the native. It's in a baby seat. It's in permanent markers. So once you sign up, you have to come up. I also wanted to thank Monique tonight. Everybody who's sitting in a black folding chair, you are sitting because Monique brought us a chair. Everybody that saw that flyer and said, God, that is beautiful, Monique made that flyer. So yeah, thank you, Monique. All right. That is like as mushy as I want to get right now. I've cried 4 times today with excitement and anticipation. So just like pragmatics. If this building catches on fire, you're going to want to leave it. The exit is at the door. If you have things within you that need to be expelled, there's a bathroom on the other side of the counter. Please help yourself to that. We have a vendor. It's a friend of the Openest Mic. It's Kathy Swanty. If we want to just say hey to Kathy. She's like an arts icon in this area. There is not a medium that has been made that Kathy cannot absolutely master. She has some stuff for sale. She has some metaphysical stuff, and really talks to her about her classes, talks to her about her studio, talks to her about watercolor, because like she just understands on a different level. The Openest Mic is unfiltered. It is uncensored, but I have a strict no assholes policy. If you are confused about this policy, you are lying. You know when you're being an asshole. Don't be that way. Be nice. We're here to have a good night. You're comfortable here. Sometimes you might hear things that make you feel a little weird, so just kind of like overarching trigger warning. This is poetry, these are stories, this is music. People are sharing them because they want to share them with you, so just try to approach it with an open mind. Sometimes we have to like look within ourselves for why things trigger us and kind of take pause, see what that means for us as people. You're in a safe space here. If somebody says something that you want to ask them about it. They said it. They can hold themselves accountable. If you need help with tech stuff, please let Tyler know. I am useless. If you're not up on this microphone, you're part of my audience, and I'm talking to you right now, specifically. These people are bearing their hearts to you. Clap for them. When you hear something that you agree with, snap those fingers. If you want to go like, oh shit, please don't. Shake their hand at the end. But like, let people know, it takes a lot to come up here. It takes a lot to be brave enough to do so. So just show them the respect that they deserve by doing so. I also want to remind people, take notes, take pictures, take video. When you come up to perform, let people know what your social media is. Let people know where to find you. We are all potential fans here. We are all here for the same reason. We should all be friends, right? So get to know each other a little bit. Is it okay if I start off with a poem? I want to read you guys a poem. Monique is once again proving why she's amazing, because she's reminding me to tell you to tag the Openest Mic. There's a million reasons to do that, and I want to have these memories forever. So please, the Openest Mic, thank you so much. This is a poem written by my favorite poet. His name is Derek Brown. He is a living, touring poet. So if you like this poem, seek him out. It's really hard to be an artist. It's really hard to be a musician. It's not to be rude, a million times harder to be a poet because people care a million times less. So if you hear poetry that you like, again, just please support the artist. A follow on Instagram is nothing. This is a poem by Derek Brown called Fortune Teller. Everyone you fall for young will move away. So just stay indoors, lay in bed, listen to the cars and days go by like someone hushing you. Why get a bike? It'll only get stolen. Why wear your good shirt out to the show and meet anyone? Your heart will break at least 5 times. Your heart will break for someone with teeth sharp as dollhouse roof shingles. Your heart will break for someone with Pacific-wide voice singing in your little shower. Your heart will break unless you can show restraint and keep from showing her your close-up magic. Your heart will break for someone who sleeps deep, safe with their legs on you. Your heart will break when you forget that no one is the end. Break, and then laugh. Tired parents used to laugh, used to swear the clouds changed into animals. Thank you, guys. I would like to welcome our first performer of the evening, and I would also like to say people that sign up for number 1 have a totally special place in my heart, so if we could give her a totally special round of applause, this is Pam. Come on up, friend.
Hello, y'all. My name is Pam Levesque. I hail from Leominster and a lot of other places, so if you're trying to figure out my accent, good luck. I was taking a writer's course for how to write for children and teenagers, so my stories are kind of geared for that. But I came across this poem that kind of came out in my mind one day, and I started to write it down. You have to visualize for yourself what this is. See the picture in your mind. Be the item in the. It's kind of short, but it's very, very meaningful. I have Native American background and people of the horse, but the name of the poem is called I Am Horse. Long of leg, galloping in the moonlight, white, sleek, shining with sweat. Captivated by stars and comet, I cannot run to them, nor can I run away. They follow me. I splash through shallow streams in joy and freedom of movement. I circle around back to my family. I am horse, long of leg, sleeping in the moonlight. Thank you.
Ooh, hey. So that was Pam. Thank you so much, Pam, for sharing with us. And again, being first of the night means a lot. I just want to remind everybody, too, you have 5 minutes on this mic. Do with that what you will. Oh, do you? That's funny, because you have 3 more minutes if you want to come on back up. Yeah, come on up. Guys, it's Pam again. Woo! You may remember her from the 4th Openest Mic.
You want the funny one or the serious one? The funny one is kind of not written. It's not, anyway, it's what it is. It's called Get Around to It. I had a round to it once. It was flat, round, the size of a silver dollar, and said to it, T-U-I-T, on one end, on one side, and get around on the other. Kind of strange looking thing. It was about this big. Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York was selling them. I always thought it was funny that I had to pay for the wooden nickel or the round to it, because it seems like it was such a phrase that everybody used. Everybody should have a round to it. The round to it cost more than 5 cents. So did this wooden nickel. More than 5 cents. That's not right. Which makes no sense and has nothing to do with it to it, but it sounds good. Makes the conversation lively and interesting. But as to getting around to it, the concept is like, to me, driving continually on a circular driveway. Oh, and you get to the end and you forget something in the house. You got to go back. So you got to go back on the driveway. And then you run in the house to get to it. And then you come back out and forget what you were in the house for. And you get on the driveway and you go around again. Or the concept can be like. You run to a certain room to get supplies to do artwork, forget what you're there for, you suffer yourself a brain fart. That's not a bad word, really. Makes a funny noise. Sounds funny when you say it, too. Suffer a brain fart, can't remember what you're in there for. You go back out to the room to do your artwork. Darn, I forgot that. I got to go back down the hall. So when I get around to it, might get this picture even started or finished, but first I have to get around to it. And don't you put things off that you really want to do? Those are the things that you really need to take time to get around to it, because those are the important things. You forget what you came for in again, you go back out, you run down to the hall. I live in a really big mobile home. Run down to the kitchen to sit down. I forgot that. I go back down the hallway. I am going to get it sooner or later. And after a while, I just give up and take a nap because I didn't get around to it.
Pam, that was adorable. I cannot identify with anything more than how much I identify with that, actually. Bear with me just a moment here, guys. I took a picture of the sign-up sheet. Oh my God. I'm like so excited to welcome to the stage Worms in Cage. Please come down, just one cage. Just go on.
Hi, can you hear me? We all good? Oh, I should probably plug in the bass, eh? Sure. I got this like just yesterday. Thank you. I don't know which way to turn it. Is that on mine? I don't know if this is. My bass gets its own mic.
You're not a solo act anymore.
No.
Okay, can't move too much closer. But what we're gonna do is go it like a little like longer. So if you just want to stand where you're gonna stand, I can kind of like get a change.
Okay. What's the deal with airline food, huh? You know? I got called Chris at work the other day. That was funny. I don't know where they got that from. They looked at my, so I work at Five Below, and I have to have this QR code to access certain things. And they looked at the QR code, and they said, all right, thanks, Chris, bye. I don't know where they got Chris from. It's a QR code. My best guess is that the sticker on the lanyard said made in China, which, you know, that opens a whole can of worms if that's what they got it from. But I don't actually know where the sound comes out on this thing. That's a great question.
Check, 1, 2. Check. Why is it not sound on? It's just you're talking to the side. Oh, the side has to be. Yeah.
Can y'all hear that? I'm getting yeses? Okay.
I don't know. Can you hear it?
All right. This is not awkward at all. All right. I still have to. Check. Oh. How am I doing on that 5 minutes, huh? How's that? That's fine. Am I hearing yeses? Am I hearing? All right. All right. Hi, my name is Atlas, aka Worms in Cages. The cages are plural. I didn't have room to write that on the sign-up sheet. There are multiple cages. I don't know where they are though yet. So yeah, I've been making music for a couple months now. Just on the 1st, my second album came out. I'm of course not going to be playing anything from that because I dislike all of you. No. This is a cover of one of my favorite songs. This is "We're All Compost and Training" by Pat the Bunny. Yeah. Yeah. I want freedom, not a boss. It comes in a 40-ounce bottle of anything. Or taped scotch paper. I eat meat and drive trucks and shoot guns and don't trust in the federal government to solve our problems. You might think I'm joking, but I'm not a Republican. Call me when your president pulls out of Jerusalem, 'cause that's the day I'll get a cell phone number and you can call and leave a message on voicemail that day. I fell asleep smoking so I'd wake up on fire, 'cause that might get me out of bed for a while and back into battle with the things that I breathe and the holes in my arms and the way that I think. 'Cause if freedom is doing what I want, well, that means I've gotta know what that is, not just what it isn't. So I'll dig up the dirt and I will throw down some seeds, 'cause the world needs more spinach, not more motherfuckers like me. That's all, thank you. Special thanks to this microphone right here, huh?
Oh, I was gonna say if I got hungry, we could listen to my belly. Guess not. Guys, that was Worms in Cages. If we could just give another little round of applause. Alice has been coming to every Openest Mic, and literally every Openest Mic is like, oh, I'm gonna play something that's gonna blow your fucking mind. And then I look up what they cover, and it's really, really awesome. It's really awesome. You've heard it. I don't need to tell you. Number 3 on the mic is somebody that I'm like super psyched is here. I do an open mic poetry night once a week in Worcester, and this is one of my absolute favorite poets who also performs there, and their name is Kelso. So if you guys want to give a warm welcome to Kelso, please. Kelso, come on through.
Oh my gosh, super exciting. I'm much taller. I'm taller. All right. Cool. Okay. All right, these are all my own, and we're gonna start sad, and then we're gonna get happy. Okay, this is called the Sandbar. The sky has been white for days. Too many cumulonimbus drooping from sun rays. The sunsets are not right. An exaggerated dullness. I've never been more miserable. My asthma rolls over in its hibernation. I haven't gasped for air like this. In low tide, Marina gapes open, pulls back from her depth and exposes herself. Sand sharks lap at her beginning and her end. They smell the chum of our relationship. It's between our toes as we squelch across the revealed velvet, knee-deep and waiting. You miss me. And you're sorry all our hands ever hold is salt water. If they were empty, we'd collect perfect seashells and bright green sea glass. We'd make a mosaic of all the beautiful things we'd saved together. But our hands are full, caked in sea. The salt crystallizes our fingertips. How will we dig in the sandbar? Sandbar washes away. Island, nowhere in sight. Nowhere in sight. Ooh, lost it on the end. Okay, this one's called Gasp for Joy. The instantaneous taste of saltwater taffy, spreading from tongue to my gums and slipping into the backs of my eyes. Flowers picked with me in mind, from the florist, from the grocery store, from the gas station, flowers from your yard, flowers from a neighbor, flowers for a friend. Patchouli pressed between pages of my favorite book, love letters I've read 1,000 times, and love letters I've written. licking glue on the envelope like sealing kisses. A yellow rain jacket and shiny rain boots that reflect my smile back. Eyes the color of oceans, capped with foam the same color as the sky when it rains. Giving head, getting head, perfect head on your favorite beer on your birthday. That new sock feeling. Wiggle each toe, stretch, spread, flex, sliding like crews across floorboard in your underwear. My bed made up of fresh sheets and sunshine pillowcases taken in from the line. Hot tea spilled over. Hot spaghetti slurp sound, and pinky promise secrets between best friends I stopped counting how long I've known them for. Coffee being made for me any hour of the day, sipping it right at the perfect temperature. It's served straight up with the sun, a double espresso with a splash of hot water. I'm a purist. Each sip drags corners of mouths to the moon. A chair on a porch with a view I could paint, but I won't. An ever-changing sight shown in every single light, my retina turns kaleidoscopic. Claude Monet painted the Waterloo Bridge 41 times. Couldn't sell one painting on its own. You can only truly see the bridge all at once. This is joy. Every fragment of your life, every oh and whoa and holy shit. Joy is every moment of my life that I take to my lungs, and I leave myself gasping for it. And I'm going to read Reasons to Live. Oh, okay, cool. All right. All right, this is my last one. So this is an ongoing poem. It's not finished. It's called Reasons to Live. I love birthday cake and saying I love you to ears that already know it. I love the sound of airplanes overhead and let me know when you land. The cousin to text me when you get home. I never knew ring twice was taken literally till I saw it before my own eyes. An elderly sister leaving the beach house. Ring twice, and she did. And the home exclaimed that she was safe and sound when the phone on the hook chimed only 2 tolls. Having a day off where you get to snuggle further under duvet, on a crisp autumn morning, an orange cat in the hall teasing a snuggle, coffee being made for me, the smell of puppy's breath and pine from perfect branches, offering to brush my hair when you notice the snarls and matting, a week's worth of depression that sprouts from my very scalp, each thin strand tangling entirely around another, and another, and then another, and another. I swallow my embarrassment, lay down my feeble wrists, and accept. I love the smell of rain and the sound that it makes against morning, poetry inked in the smoothest pen and painting on a new canvas, museums that house Claude Monet, let you get as close as glass on picture frame, dreams projected from iris, retina. That's all I have so far. I am a kaleidoscopic joy garden on Instagram if you want to look at my art. Thanks, guys.
Can we give it up for Kelso one more time? I wasn't kidding when I was recommending that you guys take notes because each sip brings corners of mouth to moon. Girl, oh my God, that's so good. That's so fresh. All right, next up to the mic, it is one of my new favorite people who I just met this evening. If we could please give a really warm welcome to C Sharp, please. Come on down, friend.
Hi, my name is C Sharp. Oh. I don't get to do this too much, so you got to give me a little leeway, all right? I'm self-taught, and I don't do this for a living. And act like you like it, okay? So I'm not going to stereotype you guys, so don't stereotype me. So don't just kind of determine what I'm going to So I'm gonna start off with something that I think, looking out at the crowd, you're gonna like. Just remember, I'm self-taught, okay? I usually do this standing on the street. Let me make sure this thing works, okay? So I'm gonna try something a little different though, since we're not stereotyping one another, okay? So this song is a song that I usually, like I said, I usually play on the street. I usually play on the street, so I'm not used to keeping it down low. So if you know this song, when you get to the part that you know, just sing it. Let me try a couple of warm-up notes, though. Make sure we can do this, One more. Yeah, one more. One more? No? Okay, I'm good. Thank you, guys. That's okay. Now we're going to do the cookie clock.
Guys, that was C sharp. If we could do another little. It physically pains me not to let him just keep going. And I just want to say too, when we hear about like self-taught musicians, the last thing I taught myself how to do is tie my shoes, and you'll notice that I'm wearing zip-up shoes. So some people just fucking have it. Some people, Anyway, number 5, I am welcoming another cultural icon of the Fitchburg area to the stage. If you don't know Jessie yet, you should know Jessie because she is your biggest advocate, strongest supporter, and warmest hug. Jessie, get on up here.
Okay, can you hear me? All right, so I'm gonna start by reading a little story I found in a closet, and then I'm gonna follow that up. And this is the cover. It is called A Book of Easter. This is an Easter lily, a lily in yellow, and just for a nice fellow. Here's the yellow lily. Easter basket. This is my Easter basket for you. Do you believe in the Easter bunny? I hope you do. Here's the Easter bunny. I know you can't see in the back, but Easter bunny is really cute. Easter bunny, this is my Easter bunny. He's cute, I think. He's brown and his ears are pink. This is the end. I hope you like this book. It took a lot of time. Well, I hope you have a happy Easter. Rita Brennan. I've been spending the better part of the last 2 months cleaning out the house in which my parents lived for the last 17 years. But really, it is going through almost 50 years of a marriage and 75 years of their lifetimes. Right before Thanksgiving, at the back of a bedroom closet, I found an old suitcase. Brown leather of exterior, cracked and dusty. I feared the brass locks wouldn't unhook. But they did and revealed a pile of musty papers. I went through this pile, finding them to be my mother's from grade school through college. There were notebooks from junior high, an Easter story, notes of an 8th grade babysitting class, a book report about the American Revolution, and notes from English, where she drew flowers and scribbled verses in the margins. Something I did 25 years later when I got bored in class. Seeing these pieces of paper, her handwriting, her musings, and her doodles were like opening a box of missing puzzle pieces. I'm still not sure where and how they fit, but the color of them gives me both hope and breaks my heart. The reason I've been cleaning the house is because this year, we decided my parents could no longer live safely on their own. My father has Alzheimer's, and my mother, well, we speculate she is too, but is a closely guarded secret, blurred every night with a gin and tonic or 3. I never had a close relationship with my mother. As expressive as I am, my mother is pretty much the opposite. I try to understand why. Being a middle child, being Irish Catholic, being a Scorpio, chemicals in the brain that our DNA messes with, gin, or just the way life turned out. These papers, especially the Easter story, revealed a young person I never knew before life turned her away from playful imagination. And it leaves me with an even larger question about her. When did she stop being an artist? This thought comes back to me again and again. I never knew the girl who drew bunnies in vine-shaped letters or doodled flowers, but I remember sitting in her lap as a toddler when she sketched my portrait with a brown crayon. I was awestruck by that skill. It was far superior to the stick figures I could draw at the time and resembled the image I saw in a mirror. I don't know what happened to that picture. I don't know what happened to the impulse to pick up a crayon. Life got busy. She worked full-time, sometimes 2 part-time jobs. She was often the primary and only breadwinner. Her creativity was used through budgeting, her ability to strategize coupons and supermarket specials. She went back to her school, and she served on committees and went to church. There wasn't time for such things. I can relate to that. Can you? And yet, when I moved into the dining room to do more sorting, I struggled with all the Christmas dishes and linens. This time of year was when she gave herself permission to be an artist. Sometime around Thanksgiving, she would go for walks to find mountain laurel. And don't tell anyone, that's a protected plant. And crow's feet and a few pines to make wreaths and garlands to decorate our house. But even before that, the idea of Christmas sneaking to the house before Halloween was always the way of things in our house. She started making cookies. There were spritzes shaped like trees, crescents made from a nut dough rolled in powdered sugar, little men and women cut out of pressed chocolate or shortbread, thumbprints with apricot and raspberry jam, what I called French fries dipped in chocolate, nuts on one side and coconut on the other, ginger snaps that she would put on a sheet by taking 2 butter knives to make a small dollop that would expand just enough to be the shape of a dime. She perfected the methodology over 40 years of baking, to the point that she would not give up her oven or her cookie press because it had to be thus. She gave them all out in tinfuls as presents throughout December. The pinnacle, though, was her presentation at Epiphany, when she laid out a tapestry of shapes, colors, and textures in a giant basket. Epiphany was her pièce de résistance, not just the cookies, but turnovers, olives, marzipan, vegetable trays, and Swedish glögg. It wasn't just about taste, but the way the house smelled and the presentation of deliciousness on plates and dishes that I went through in the dining room. But beyond the art of her cooking, that party was an art of gathering together, a celebration after the fury of Christmas and New Year's as an opportunity to be warm and present. We would connect with friends and family, some we saw on a regular basis, some we only saw that day. We stopped doing Epiphany in 2019. Then everyone stopped doing parties for a year or 2, and so much of that art fell away, and my mother retreated further into herself. The puzzle pieces are still scattered in my mind, even as I sift through the papers and dishes, deciding what to keep and what to throw away. What I want to keep and hold on to most is how that expression of beauty and imagination matters. Whether it is drawing an Easter basket or your toddler, if it is a basket full of cookies or a garland you hang in the archway of the living room, if it is an afternoon when your friends sit in the kitchen taking sips of Swedish glug, this is where the light comes through us and how we cast it into our world. Some of it still comes through from my mother. She is making cookies, maybe not the full variety. It gives her something to pull her out of the place where she is retreated and where I see the spark of the little girl who wanted us to like her story.
Oh my God. If everybody just wants to take a little inhale, a little exhale, and if we want to just thank Jessie for introducing us to her mom. All right, next up on this open mic, we have a gentleman that I have only recently got to know. He's an incredibly strong community advocate and an incredibly strong singer as well. If we could just get Jukebox Jake up here, please. Come on up, guys. We want to give it up for Jukebox Jake. Thank you.
Oh. I'll probably need an instrument case. Yeah. Hi there. How's everyone doing? My name is Jukebox Jake, and I play music from a jukebox. You can hear it? Okay, okay. Okay, here we go then. Good. Hopefully. Okay, here we go. Here we go. People say I'm crazy, doing what I'm doing. Well, they tell them there's no problem, only solutions. Whoa, should I have to start again? Okay. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, let's do that, yeah. Yeah, of course. Here we go. One more time then. People say I'm crazy, doing what I'm doing. Well, I kill 'em, there's no problem, only solution. When I say that I'm okay, they look at me kind of strange. Surely you're not happy now, you no longer play the game. People say I'm lazy, dreaming my life away. Well, I give them all kinds of advice designed to enlighten me. When I say that I'm doing fine, watching shadows on the wall, don't you miss the big time, boy, you're no longer on the board. I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. No longer riding on that merry-go-round. I just have to let it go. People asking questions, lost in confusion. Well, I tell them there's no problems, only solutions. Well, they shake their heads and they look at me as if I've lost my mind. I tell them there's no hurry, I'm just sitting here doing time. I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. Really love to watch them roll. No longer riding on that merry-go-round. I just have to let it go. I just have to let it go. I just have to let it go. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Jukebox Jake, and I play music from a jukebox. I play all over across the state, from the Berkshires to Boston and everything in between. I do reside in Northampton, but I decided to come out because Laura is such an awesome human being. So, yeah, give it up for Laura for putting this all together. You hear my guitar okay? Okay, cool, yeah. Awesome, yeah, and I have a couple shows coming up if you're interested, if you want to come out next Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday I'm playing at Mexicali in Spencer from 6 to 9. That's December 12th, and a couple other shows coming up for the rest of the year, and then all sorts of new things happening next year. So, if you want to find me, I'm Jukebox Jake on Facebook or The Jukebox Jake on Instagram. And I have posted all my happenings out there. Yeah, so is everybody ready for the holidays? I'm not at all. And here's a song about the holidays, and I hope that you sing along with me if you know the words, and it goes something like this. Put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah. So much Hanukkah to celebrate Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we got 8 crazy nights. When you feel like the only kid in town without a Christmas tree, here's a list of people who are Jewish. Just like, hold up 1 second, is anyone else Jewish besides me? You and you and you and you and me. David Lee Roth lights the menorah. So does his pal Squiggy and the late Donna Shora. Guess who eats together? The Carnegie Deli. Bowser from Sha-Na-Na and Arthur Fonzarelli. Paul Newman's half Jewish, Goldie Hawn's half too. Put them together, what a fine-looking Jew. You don't need Deck the Halls or Jingle Bell Rock, 'cause you can spin a dreidel with Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, both Jewish. Put on a yarmulke, it's time for Hanukkah. The owner of the Seattle Supersonica celebrates Hanukkah. O.J. Simpson, not a Jew. But guess who is? Hall of Famer Rod Carew. He converted. We got Ann Landers and his sister, dear Abby. Harrison Ford's a quarter Jewish, not too shabby. Some people think that Ebenezer Scrooge is. Well, he's not, but guess who is? All 3 Stooges. boys are in the showbiz. Tom Cruise isn't, but my mother thinks he is. So tell your friend Veronica, it's time to celebrate Hanukkah. I hope I get a harmonica this lovely, lovely Hanukkah. So drink your gin and tonica and smoke your marijuana if you really, really wanna. Have a happy, 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 happy Hanukkah. Thank you so much, and happy Hanukkah.
Hey guys, we could give it up for Jukebox Shake one more time. Thank you so much. I always thought that song, I was like, oh, I don't know about that song. Turns out I just I'm not a huge Adam Sandler fan. That was lovely. Actually, thank you so much. It's always nice to kind of reimagine somebody through someone else's eyes. Sorry guys, my phone is locked. I don't know. Maybe no more open mic. Sorry, can't read who's on. No, I'm joking. Kevin, I'm gonna need you up here, bud. Is that all right? Guys, you want to say hi to Kevin? You want to welcome Kevin up to the stage? Kevin K? Come on up, buddy. Kevin traveled a really long way to get here, so if we want to maybe give him another, he's walking from the back of the place, driving a long time. Let's just give it up for Kevin while he makes it up.
It's been a long time since I've heard that Adam Sandler song, dude. That shit was hilarious. If not, the mic will do okay. It's just a small guitar, you know what I mean? I was having a conversation with someone maybe a day ago about how we don't know where life will take us. And sounds really weird. That's where this song came from. You tell me that I matter, but your actions say something else. You can say you're sorry, doesn't change how I felt. I'm not yet a champion, lost so much more than I won. But I wasn't raised a quitter, one day I'll reach the sun. We came crashing down, we fall in the clouds. Least I can say Love you didn't break my heart away. And it hurts to say, find a way to smile anyway. And it hurts to see, oh, the world is hurling closer toward me. We can crash it down before the clouds. At least I can say, love you didn't break my heart away. We spend all night just talking as we lie in each other's arms. You say sometimes you feel lonely, hope my memory keeps you warm. Hold you tight in the void here when you no longer hear my voice. On a crisp night in December, 'cause we already made the choice. We can crash it down before the clouds. At least I can say, love you didn't break my heart away. And it hurts to say, find a way to smile anyway. And it hurts to see someone I love drift away from me. We can crash it down before the clouds. At least I can say, love you didn't break my heart. Love you didn't take my heart. Love you didn't break my heart away. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi. You guys too kind. Holy shit. You guys are you're so kind. I don't know who said that, but I appreciate it. Well, it's a lot of people on the list. My name is Kevin Queen. Thank you guys for having me. This is truly the most welcoming and openest of open mics, so thank you. Shit. You know, you're not gonna. If you guys have you guys ever seen The Walking Dead? Well, if you guys watch that, you'll see me in February somewhere.
Ooh, I love ending on a cryptic note. Thank you so much, Kevin. If I can wax poetic for a second, that song made me want to go for a ride at 2 o'clock in the morning with a pack of cigarettes and just anyway. Dope. All right. Next up to the open mic is a name that I do not recognize, but I'm excited to welcome. The coolest thing about an open mic is that you don't know what's coming up. So Todd, can you come on through? Guys, it's Todd. Hi, Todd.
Knock, knock. Mike. Microphone okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so wonderful. That was wonderful. Thank you. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. But my name is Todd Goodwin. I'm a former teacher. I'm a storyteller and songster, and I go on the road all over New England. But I live in Fishburg. Anybody else from Fishburg? Oh, somebody asked me if I've lived in Fitchburg all my life. Not yet. So, thank you. Oh, yeah. Right. And so I'm a storyteller, and so I'm now retired from full-time teaching, so I'm starting to write down some of the stories that have always been floating around in here. And I opened with the harmonica because I can see that we have people of wonderful mix of ages here. Do we have any grandparents here? Beautiful. And again, you know, how many grandparents have a cool name that your grandkids called you? Anybody have a cool name? You don't have to share it, but right. And because I've played the harmonica for over 35 years, when my daughter-in-law was expecting, I would play the harmonica because they say when kids are coming, do music with them and for them, and they'll enjoy music even more. And so some of the first words that my dear grandson James said were Monka, or harmonica. So he calls me Monka. And yeah, exactly, right. So to get the ending of this story, I hope it works well, is that you need to know he calls me Monka. And the name of this story is called Santa Sightings. For many years, I've been mistaken for Santa, either seriously by children, which warms my heart, or humorously by adults, which usually leads to a hearty laugh by all of us around. I do have a white beard and a substantial girth, and a friend once said I don't only look like Santa, but I act like him too. So I'm honored and flattered when I'm seen as Santa. Once, on a tour boat in Hong Kong harbor with a group of teachers, we met a Chinese family who had a little boy. He came up to shake my hand and looked at me. "Are you Christmas?" Another time, I was strolling the cottage grounds on Martha's Vineyard, dressed in my Panama hat, sunglasses, and a red and white Hawaiian shirt. A woman who noticed me said, "Ah, this is where Santa goes for summer vacation." And I did not know these people. While traveling to the Red Sox game on a crowded T-car, many of us riders were wearing Red Sox shirts. I think I was even wearing my red one. A mom and dad and two little girls of a Japanese family were all wearing Daisuke Matsuzaka shirts. Anybody remember Daisuke Matsuzaka? Yeah. The two little girls were staring at me and giggling. My wife, Laura, who was sitting near the kids, I was standing with the father holding the strap, but my wife, Laura, realized they were interested in me and were asking their mom about me. And finally, the mom told Laura they wondered if I was Santa. Once, while performing music and stories at the Cheshire Children's Museum in Keene, New Hampshire, which I recommend for anybody who has kids under 7, once performing, a toddler enjoyed the program and seemed fascinated with me. Later, I moved into another space in the museum, and the little girl followed me, and her grandmother followed us both. The grandmother said her little girl kept asking for ho-ho. And it took the grandmother for a minute to realize she meant ho-ho is Santa. Stopping by a boat shop to get some foam blocks for our kayak, I walked in and thought I was being greeted by the saleswoman, so I asked her for some foam blocks. She sent me right to the shelf where they were located, but then I noticed there was another woman behind the cash register who asked the first woman with a smile, "What do you think, you work here?" They were obviously friends. But the first woman replied, I just want to be helpful to Santa. Christmas is coming, you know. And so, of course, I had to laugh at that. When I brought the blocks up to pay for them, both ladies were chuckling, and the one who had helped me asked, what kind of cookies do you want me to leave for you? I said chocolate chip. And then while hiking with my grandson, James, and my wife, Laura, we came to the overlook at the top of Jewel Hill, which is a treasure in Ashburnham. If you don't know Jewel Hill, it's on the trustees of reservation. It is wonderful, particularly for little kids to hike. So while hiking with my grandson, James, and Laura, we came to this beautiful overlook, and we met a bunch of fellow hikers. One older gentleman said, looks like Santa is taking a break from his workshop. We all chuckled, but James said, he's not Santa, he's my monka. It's fun sometimes to be confused with Santa, but I'm glad James knows who I really am. Do I have a minute for music? 1 minute? Thank you. My name's Todd Goodwin. Thank you. If you want to learn more about me, you can go on the interweb. I now have a website on the interweb. Ooh, so exciting. It's good41.com. Good41.com. Thank you very much.
All right. I don't think you can hear us, guys. That was definitely Santa, right? It's fine. I don't know if it's the beard or like the really positive vibe, but I think those kids are right. Next up on the mic is a beautiful flower that I love to watch bloom every time they come up. May I please have bone-crushing dogs? And may I please have you guys get a little excited? They're a little wonderful.
Yeah, you too. How's it going? I don't even know if it needs to be mic'd up all that much. Oh, it's pretty loud.
I am forgetting.
Yes. No, there's a bigger one.
Hello?
Right? I don't think so.
Check. Is this one on?
Check.
Hello, everyone. We're the Bone Crushing Dogs. I go by Stray.
I'm Eli.
Last open mic, we opened with the Woody Guthrie song. And we're doing the same thing. Here's another Woody Guthrie song
Different one.
called All You Fascists. gonna tell you fascists, you may be surprised. The people of this world are getting organized. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. I said, all you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose, you're fascists bound to lose. There's people of every color marching side by side, marching across those fields where a million fascists died. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. I said, all you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. Hatred cannot stop us, that's one thing that I know. Your terror and communist greed, I've got to go, you're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. I said, all you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose.
Considering getting a foot tambourine, make sure that your legs aren't weak. It hurts. It hurts.
We've performed at all 4 of these now, and
we're gonna continue to perform at all of them.
I'm still just as nervous because everybody here is so talented and cool. All right. Here's a song called Milk Crates by Pigeon Pit.
It's much newer.
You ready?
Like a dog tugging on a rope. I don't even know where I go if they let go. In my selfish narrow-mindedness, they put up a chain link fence. Now there's nothing I can do but bark my head off. But we're not fucking playing. I got these teeth for a reason. I know that it's life or death, I can't forget it. I lie down and you kiss my forehead. I tell you I'm just fucking exhausted from work. I don't wanna get drunk, I don't wanna go out. It feels like survival just isn't enough, is it? The winter passes, my jaw unclenches. The ferns outside my window learn to open up. And there are things in your life that you were made to run away from. But it's not your grief or your pain or any other kind of love. I let go of my hold on a happy ending. When you're backed into a corner, there's no horizon. Where once I felt despair, now I feel free. I put my trust in broken milk crates underneath the trestle by the vet's hall. A call for help and Markle. I found your mouth under the blankets. This might be the last night I can taste. Country duets and inhalants. Put my trust in broken milk crates underneath the trestle by the vet's hall. A call for help and Markle. Found your mouth under the blankets. This might be the last night I can taste. Country duets and inhalants. I put my trust in broken milk crates underneath the trestle by the vet's hall. A call for help and Markle. I found your mouth under the blankets. This might be the last night I can taste. Country duets and inhalants. I put my trust in broken milk crates underneath the trestle by the vet's hall. A call for help and Markle. I found your mouth under the blankets. This might be the last night I can taste. Country duets and inhalants. No job, no place to get away from. I've been to a world worth living in. No rent, no lies to memorize. No fucked up world to drown out. We're Bone Crushing Dogs. We're on on Instagram at Bone Crushing Dogs. There's no G, it's just crushing.
Yeah. We don't have any music released online, but slowly but surely working on doing that.
Maybe one day we'll do some originals here.
So if you do look at our Instagram, we'll post about that when it happens. Thank you guys. This has been a lot of fun.
Guys, that was Bone Crushing Dogs. Can we give it up for them again, please? They have been to every Openest Mic, and they're like out here making the music, doing the damn thing, like we all are. Speaking of doing the goddamn thing, may I please have Rita Remember up on this stage? If you don't know them yet, please get on our level.
And we have a featured percussionist tonight. It's my dad. That's Lauren right there. Come say hi. Song to people. This song's about a lizard, and it goes like this.
Oh, I have to do this.
Are you doing it? Wah, 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 wah. I think
I've
that's
only
fine.
played this song like 100 times. It's fine.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Seconds behind. There's a lizard on your stoop and it's falling asleep to the sound your sprinkler makes when it leaks on. Yeah, Song's called Lizard. That's going to be on the next record. We just started working on it. Excited to have it out to you guys. If you like us, we're Read or Remember on all streaming services. I got a song. It's about how weird religion can be, and it goes like this. Goes like this. 1, 2. Everyone here's invited. We'll have drinks and snacks and music. We'll go swimming in the neighbor's pool. I swear it won't get weird. Well, it might if you let it, but I'm on board. If you're on board, it sounds more like a party anyway. They'll probably call the cops on us. They'll probably raid the compound, the FDA. Gotta have their say. I'm not telling you I'm Jesus Christ. I'm just saying that I think he's nice. If you read your histories, you got bigger problems than little old me. And I'm just trying to give some hope. And that stockpile out in the barn, it's really more a joke, but no one's laughing. I'm gonna start a cult. Oh, I'm gonna start a cult. I'm gonna start a cult. I'm gonna start. That's the first time we played that song all together, so hopefully it was pretty good. Thank you guys. We're Read to Remember. We do, absolutely.
All the good cults have.
Thanks for
Can I
coming
plug
up. Guys, that was Read or Remember. Of course. And if they start a cult, I'm joining. Next up, number 11 on our list, another new name for me, so pretty excited. If we can give a warm Openest Mic welcome to Dr. Joe, please. Dr. Joe, please come on up.
Yeah. There you go.
Can you, somebody? Good evening, everybody. My name's Joe Cronin, and I'm very pleased to be invited here today. How's that volume? Good? Okay. I feel very happy and pleased to be among such talent as we have here. And thanks, Sally Cragen, for inviting me tonight. And but I'm not 91. I have a mask on, Sally, and I'm really 16 years old. Okay, asking an old-timer like me to speak is like asking an Irishman if he'd have another drink. Of course we love to speak. And tonight, before I recite a cute little Irish poem, in my lifetime, I have experienced military. That's why I'm wearing this hat. So in my life, I've experienced many years in the military, and being a senior citizen, I will summarize both in two short stories. One, I was at McDonald's here in Fitchburg at one time, and I was getting in the booth, getting in line to get a coffee and something. And I got up to the cash booth, and they said, there's no charge for that. And I said, how come? He said, the guy in front of you just paid the whole bill for you. And he said, thank you for your service. And after that, there was another episode, being a senior citizen. And being a senior citizen here in Fitchburg is fantastic. These people, they go out of their way, and the little kids come up to you and they say, oh, thank you for your services. And say, little kid, you hope he doesn't have to go through the wars that we have spent our years doing, you know? But keep it coming, because these people need it. And I also live in a senior citizen place, and we're surrounded with some old, sick people. And people are so good to these people. They help them. From when they get up in the morning till they go to bed at night, there are services that these people need that a lot of people don't want anything to do with. But these saints and these nurses who are out helping these people should be receiving all kinds of accolades, and they do. So I will summarize both. So thank you for your service, and the manners and attitudes for the elders is fantastic. So just in that manner, keep the good work up and ask one thing. Have you hugged a senior today? Now, I have a little comedy here. This is a letter from a Kerryman's mother. Over in Ireland, it said, Dear son, just a few lines to let you know I'm still alive. I'm writing this letter slowly because I know you can't read fast. You won't know the house when you get home. We have moved. About your father. He has a lovely new job. He has 500 men under him. He cuts grass at the cemetery. There was a washing machine at the new house when we moved in, but the machine hasn't been working too good. Last week I put in 14 shirts, pulled a chain, I haven't seen the shirt since. Yes, these people don't know what it is to pull a chain. When I think of the old chains in the old days, however, your sister had a baby girl this morning, and I haven't found out whether it's a boy or a girl, so I don't know if you're an aunt or an uncle. Your Uncle Patrick drowned last week in a vat of whiskey in the Dublin brewery. Some of his workmates tried to save him, but he fought them off bravely. They cremated him, and it took 3 days to put out the fire. I went to the doctor on Thursday, and your father went with me. The doctor put a small tube in my mouth, and he told me not to talk for 10 minutes. Your father offered to buy it from him. It only rained twice this week, first for 3 days and then for 4 days. Monday was so windy, one of the chickens laid the same egg 4 times. I don't get that. I'm a city boy, so we had a letter from the undertaker. He said, if the last payment on your grandmother's plot wasn't paid in 7 days, up she comes. Your loving mother. I just have one more here, and I think stay within my 5 minutes. And, remember back in the old days, we used to have a dial for a telephone? You know, remember that? They used to have the 8 parties and the 6 parties, and you phone up, you could listen to everyone's conversation. Oh, God, those are the good days. Okay, what am I looking? Okay, I just have one more, and this is on being a senior citizen. This is from the Cat in the Hat. It's time to put on my glasses. Okay. Hey, you got a good crowd here tonight, huh? Well, excellent. Keep it up. Talent was great. Good. You were fantastic. I enjoyed that talk. The Cat in the Hat on aging. I cannot see. I cannot pee. I cannot chew. I cannot screw. Oh my God, what can I do? My memory shrinks. My hearing stinks. No sense of smell. I look like hell. My mood is bad, can you tell? My body's drooping. I have trouble pooping. The golden years have come at last. The golden years can kiss my ass. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Please, for Dr. Joe, for Dr. Joe. If that's what aging looks like, aging's all right. Up next, I have a number 12 of the Trampadors. Am I saying that right? No fucking way. Sorry. This is like a Openest Mic supergroup right now.
So, guys, I need you to help me out here. I think I might have taken some acid or something earlier. I swear to God, I looked up and I saw Santa playing harmonica. It was so fucking weird. Thank you to the wonderful gentleman who played the Adam Sandler song earlier. That was the highlight of my night. Where'd he go? He's here somewhere. Hey, dude, fuck yeah, that was awesome. And yeah. My bandmates will be up very shortly. In fact, so shortly that they're already here. How's that? How's that for time, huh? Time's a funny thing. That's not what any of these songs are about. So how are we doing this? So who's plugging? I'm plugging into that one? Okay. So just as a quick introduction, this is Trampadors. It's myself, Stray, and Eli. For those of you who missed it. For those of you who missed it, I'm Atlas from Worms and Cages. I forgot to promote myself, so I'm going to take that time. I'm going to do that now. Shameless. Yeah. What's up? Thank you. You can find me on Instagram at Atlas Doe. That's Atlas DOE, like John Doe. Very creative. I know. No one's ever done that before, really. No. Okay. Oh, watch out. Thank you. Thank you, kind stranger. On there you can find the cover of the song I already did like 20 minutes ago. So, Trampadors is a very hypothetical folk punk band. This is our grand debut.
This is tall.
Is your thing on?
How's that? How's that for bass?
Will you help me?
What do you need to do?
Oh, the microphone's too tall. We got a tall mic over here. This is unfortunate. This guy's wearing dots and he's still not tall enough.
I didn't know where it was. I was like, where is it? That's good,
All right, so this first song.
Good.
We all set to like actually get started.
Yeah.
All right, so enough crowd work, eh? Let's get into it. This first song is one that I forced these guys to learn. One of my favorite songs of all time. This is "I'll Have Some in a Bit" by Crywank. Then put it down. I doubt that I will ever even eat this food. The process, it made me less hungry. And soon I get distracted. Distorted scale of importance. I live, but I do not survive so well. Food and sleep are never prioritized by me. There's jokes about my tired eyes, my stomach starts to sing. A manic public episode, and then I start to think, is it inevitability stemming from my broken head, or have I just not slept and eaten again?
Stay up 'cause I can't sleep. I say, but really I'm just reading and watching and communicating with people in a language that I think is flawed. Next thing I know, it gets too late. I think of of all I must do the next day, and so I opt to stay awake. And I start drinking coffee, now I know I need to eat, and so I go inside a shop, but the food is unappealing, the choice there's a lot. I pace around and panic, buy nothing and leave. I tell my friends I've eaten when they ask me.
That's song number 1.
My fiddle is horrifically out of tune.
Do you want me to stall while you figure that out?
Plan A.
I think what I'm hearing is more crowd work. Well, we figured that out. So, it's me, as someone from Five Below called me Chris. They're just figuring that out. Yeah. Shout out to the gentleman that came before us. That was awesome. If being old is that cool, then I'll get as old as I fucking want, you know?
I'm ready.
I get to talk about my U-bass. Whoa. Woo, this is a U-bass. I named it Bunny, and it looks it looks like ukulele. It's as easy to play as a ukulele, but it plays like a bass, you know? It's got these awesome rubber. The strings are rubber. Most instruments, like these guys over here, they have metal strings. But no, we got that classic rubber, baby. We got rubber up in this house. All right. This is, what's up? I think, am I still good? How did the bass sound on that? Are we I think it's fun. Okay. So, should I introduce the next song?
Sure, yeah.
So this next one, we're doing another cover. This one, if any of you were here at the last open mic, I did this one solo, but now we're doing it with a band. This is a great song called "Transvestites Can Be Cannibals Too" by Harley Poe.
Is this mic on too? Hello? Okay. We all sing in this one, so I want to make sure.
Yeah.
You think it's gross when I'm wearing her pantyhose. You call me sick and you call me a clown. I think I might have human tonight. Don't come to me, cause I'm coming for you. I think I might have you for a bite. I'm gonna cook me up some He-Man stew.
Cause transvestites can be cannibals too. And I'll feel better after I eat you. Cause I hate people when they're not polite. If you end up on my table, then it serves you right. And when I was young, I wore my sister's clothes. I liked to paint my nails, and I had secrets no one knows. But now that I'm grown up, I cook dinner for my wife. I still carry my secrets along with a butcher's knife. I hate the popular people, cause I ain't popular. I'll eat these words tomorrow, cause I'm bipolar. It's okay to be different, unless you're all by yourself. You think you're so fucking special, but you're just like everyone else. I just don't understand the reason why I sin. Why can't I be a bigger man and walk away when you tear me down and make me feel like I'm worth nothing? But then again, I'm sure that you deserve what you'll be getting. And when I was young, I wore my sister's clothes. I liked to paint my nails, and I had secrets no one knows. But now that I'm grown up, I cook dinner for my wife. I still carry my secrets along with a butcher's knife.
See, you don't like being tied up? Well, I don't like being me. You're so shallow-minded, you think I'm only what you see. Take me out of the herd and put me on display in front of your friends, not knowing that this mistake would lead to your miserable end. 'Cause I'm rude,
I'm ugly, I'm everything you hate, and I'm here tonight to put you on my plate. I don't care for your opinion, I don't want your point of view. Tonight I'll have a feast with compliments to you.
And when I was young, I wore my sister's clothes. I liked to paint my nails, and I had secrets no one knows. But now that I'm grown up, I cook dinner for my wife. I still carry my secrets along with a butcher's knife.
We have been the Trampadors.
With our first ever performance
You're all witnessing
or
the
anything.
grand debut, yeah.
This is our grand debut.
You can follow us all on Instagram at Trampadors. That's T-R... Oh, God, why did I start this? T-R-A-M-P.
Troubadours, but with tramp instead.
There's a U somewhere in there. It's French. It's Tramp.
How was that for a surprise?
O-U-D-O-R-S?
Thank you for letting us come back up.
Yeah. We'll be back again later. No, we will not. Woo! This guy. Love this guy.
All right, guys, that was the Trampadors, the first supergroup of the Openest Mic. I cannot say enough how much this whole project to me has been about like collaboration and community. So when you see little like things starting to come up, I don't know, it makes you feel a little warm and fuzzy. If I could please have lucky number 13, George, please come to the Openest Mic. Please come on through, come on through. Let's give a warm welcome.
That is a game, as well as the different color padding on the microphones. All right. Okay. Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is George. I actually kind of grew up here in Lunenburg. I went to grade school from first to senior year and all that fun stuff. Now I reside in Fitchburg. So I did not realize that there was a Bluetooth on this. This just totally made my night. Thanks, Vanessa. All right. I think I'll just hold my phone for now because I don't know. I'm tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. I don't know what you're expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. So numb, I can't feel you there. I become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you. is be more like me and be less like you. Become so numb. I've become so numb.
Thank you. All right.
Two cars that need to be moved. They are two Subarus. They are parked in front of the safe light. It is like Z or a 2 and then KE73 for the license plate. The other license plate is 8YL360. Your cars need to be moved if you don't mind. Sorry. Thanks in advance.
Yep, it's all good. No worries. All right. So this next one I've been doing for a little while now. Just kind of discovered it a couple months ago. It's by Jelly Roll. One, two, three.
Somebody save me from myself. I spent so long living in hell. And they say my lifestyle is bad for my health. It's the only thing that seems to help. All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of me's broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. What if the night sky was missing the moon and there were no shooting stars to use wishing on you? And all of my sorrows, I just wash them down. It's the only peace I've ever found. All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of me's broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Thank you.
Hey guys, if you want to give it up for George again, please. Woo! I was saying there's something about like a cover that just kind of like shifts your perspective of a song. So that was beautiful. All right. Next up, I have a super special guest on my open mic. I'm gonna need you guys to be a little gentle with her. Her name is Stella. She is our youngest Openest Micer. This will actually be my second time seeing her perform. She's a seasoned open micer. She's done it before. Usually her mom comes with her. I don't know what the deal is tonight. We're just gonna take a moment. Yeah. Go ahead, Mom. Go ahead, Mom. This is Stella's mom.
Hi, guys. Won't have to stall for long, you know, lightning speed up in here. Anyway, so I'll just leave.
No.
Well, your mic's gonna be your height.
Poem number 2, channels. Just because I made it of number 2, we're gonna do the first one first, okay? Bump in the night. When I'm up at 1 or 12, it's dark but light. I get Mom, she needs sleep. My brain tries counting sheep. I try sleep pillow. My eyes like a wilted willow. I go pee. Then I'm worse. And I'm free into a dream where I'll be. Wait, there's another one. Okay, channels. Channel 1's no fun. Channel 2's just news. Channel 3's hard to see. Channel 4's just a bore. Channel 5's all jive. Channel 6 needs to be fixed. Channel 7 and 8, just old movies. Not so great. Channel 9's a waste of time. Channel 10 is off. My child, would you like to talk a while? That was a poem by Shel Silverstein. I just was inspired. Let me say that again. Inspired.
Yeah, so this is why we do these at all ages events. We want to make sure that every single person, it's not just the Openest Mic because Santa can come up. It's not just the Openest Mic because supergroups are forming. It's the Openest Mic because if you are under 13 and need a place to be, it's fucking here. Next up, number 15. May I have Kate to the open mic, please?
Oh, cool, a phone stand. That's awesome. I don't really know if I'm gonna need it, but
Where put this? This goes right on.
wow. Can I sit down? Gotta lower everything now, everybody. All right. Oh, sweet. Deal. Thanks, man. Oh, the phone! Mic'd up like the president. Sweet deal. One, two, three, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna tune real quick. I don't play this all the time. Little break sesh, get your drinks. That's pretty in tune already, all right. All right, everybody. I'm Kate the Great. This is, can you guys hear me okay? It doesn't sound like the mic is working, but it's okay. This is my first time playing and singing at the same time. I've done a few open mics before, but I've been practicing this at home, and I'm like, this is the openest open mic, so I think this is a good practice sesh here. But this song is called Why Not Me by Forrest. All right. Here goes nothing. Oh, all the best in life are free, so why not me? So why not me? He never did. I have to ask the sun to shine on me, to shine on me, yeah. Oh, all the best in life are free, so why not me? So why not me? He never did. I have to ask the sun to shine on me, hey, to shine on me. Okay. I've been stuck inside my head from November to May, but now I've got these blue skies, palm trees, new eyes. I'll be on the green stuff. I'm just gonna sing it and not even play anything because this is too complicated. Sorry, y'all. I'll use this one instead. I'm sorry. No, you're good. If someone wants to play it instead, I can teach them the chords. You want to play it? Goes G. Literally G. Yeah. Okay. Over and over. I don't know if this is the right fingerings, but that's how I do it. Yeah, no. There you go. All right. Thanks for the quick pivot, real quick. I'd say the strumming pattern I was going like do 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 do. All right. That'll work. All right. Oh, all the best in life are free, so why not me? Why not me? He never did. I have to ask the sun to shine on me, yeah. Oh, all the best in life are free, so why not me? Why not me? He never did. I have to ask the sun to shine on me, hey, to shine on me. Okay. I've been stuck inside my head from November to May. Now I've got these blue skies, palm trees, new eyes. I'll be on the green stuff. I'll be on a view high, new vibe. And it feels just like the old me back when I was younger, undercover, feeling so free. Ghost you, but you better never ghost me. I'm an introvert, but man, this weather's got me hosting. Oh, all the best in life are free, so why not me? Why not me? He never did. I have to ask the sun to shine on me, yeah. Oh, all the best in life are free, so why not me? Why not me? He never did. I have to ask the sun to shine on me, hey, to shine on me. Hey, this that fire, sun shines, I grab a visor. Peter Piper picked a pack of Swishers and a lighter. High, getting high, yeah, right now we're getting higher. Sunny D got us like Icarus, except much drier. My confession, sunshine is my obsession. You'd have probably noticed you're way too possessed by your possessions. You just sit there scrolling. I'm going to a place where I don't have to deal with loading all the terms and conditions. I'm concerned with these conditions, with the fake be taking pictures, all the lonely taking pictures. We say that we're all Christians, still got hatred in our visions. We're just kids running through life and comparisons, incisions. Check the scriptures, wake up, breathe, relax, remember, there's way more to life than getting retweets on your Twitter, baby, put your phone down, put your phone down, put your phone down. Oh, all the best in life are free, so why not me? Why not me? Never did I have to ask the sun to shine on me, yeah. Oh, all the best in life are free, so why not me? Why not me? Never did I have to ask the sun to shine on me. Sax solo.
That was great. That was great. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. That was hard. I don't know if I'm gonna have to practice that more, but I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. You crushed it. Just like off a whim, I'm like, here are the chords. But that's all I had planned. That was Why Not Me by Forrest. I am Kate. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Thank you, Smokestack. I know there's more people. I'm just thanking Smokestack because I freaking love their coffee so much. So, and the people here.
Guys, let's give it up for Kay, please.
I've always been a huge fan of the invisible saxophone, so that was so nice to see it out in public. All right, so on the sign-up sheet and on the list again of Fitchburg icons, may I please have Sally Cragen to the stage? Guys, give it up for Sally. Give it up for Sally.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. All right, good evening, everyone. Gotta pitch my voice so you all can hear. Really nice to be here. I'm much more used to saying I call the city property meeting to order. So I have to sort of switch gears in my head at least. Jesse, I really loved your story. I've been there. I know what that road looks like. I know what the landmarks are of it. Thank you for sharing part of your mom with us. It was beautiful. The folks who are playing instruments, you guys are great. Rosie, wow, it's like, yeah, exactly. I'm a member of Stratton Players. I'm the chair of Stratton Players. We are the oldest community theater in the region. I also got off the phone with the Catmobile today. So we are working to have the Catmobile come back to Fitchburg. So probably late January, but this is long overdue, which brings me to, I'm talking to Jerry Caruso about a fundraiser for Be Positive therapy pets and area shelters. And it occurred to me that a good topic was pet stories. So I'm just gonna sort of riff a little bit about my background. Let me take this out. I think you're gonna have to take it out because. Oh, thank you. Okay, so how many people here are crazy cat ladies or gentlemen? Raise your, oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, Kathy, I know, yeah. Kathy is down to 3 cats. So I grew up in a house probably 1.5 miles from here at the end of Main Street in Lunenburg. And because it was the 70s and veterinarians were only for when the cat was sick, none of our cats got spayed. So my brother, Hal Cragen, famous bass player, Iggy Pop musician, and I grew up in a house built in 1851 with a barn with no shortage of cats and kittens. It was wonderful. It was a very poorly insulated house, and all the cats and kittens really helped at night because they'd crawl up onto the beds, on top of our threadbare quilts. I'm really kind of milking this, so I'm, getting a little Dickensian about how dire it was. But it was really great. And so as a result, I don't have to be a crazy cat lady anymore because I was that when I was 12. And we probably had about 100 cats pass through our house before my teen years. And we ran out of names. I mean, we did Months of the Year. We did Crowned Heads of Europe. We did characters from famous plays. We had Blanche and Stanley from Streetcar Named Desire. Every now and then we do colors. We do cartoon characters. But the thing about these cats is that back then, every cat had to be an outdoor cat because that was how things rolled. Now, unless you've got a cat, you live on the end of the dead end road and the cat is used to being outdoors. Otherwise, just keep your cat inside. Exactly. Cats are an invasive species. They are not respectful to the local indigenous wildlife, and it's just disturbing. So I have 2 cats right now. One of them is a therapy cat. The other cat needs therapy. So when the therapy cat goes off to work at McKay School or Rheingold School, because we're there every week, Vinny, the little orange cat, and again, orange cat, already we've got emotional challenges. He kind of looks a little lost until everyone comes back in the house. And he started sitting in the therapy cat box to sort of say, well, maybe I could do this too. And there's just no way, not yet. But I think the story that comes to mind about the outdoor cat deal is we had so many cats that, and way back, before there was Friskies, there was one flavor of cat food. It was called Kalo. It came in 32-ounce cans. Yeah, it was vile. I mean, it had to have been your fish heads, your cow's hooves, everything from the floor sweepings into this brew. And the worst was not when you open the can, but when you got down to the last inch of the Kalo. So, yeah, and we would feed our cats in the barn, and we got them, we had the whistle. They'd all come running. And then we tap the can with the spoon that would always too short, so your knuckles would be covered with Kalo. And we had so many cats that they'd all come in and they'd come swarming in to the array of bowls, and then we'd feed them and try not to get it on their heads. And one time my brother and I are sitting and looking, just admiring all our cats. We felt like we were so wealthy with all these cats. We were so lucky to have all these cats. And both of us were sort of oh yeah, there's Frisky, there's Chip, there's Nonsense, there's Blanche, who's that? Well, there was another cat. There's another cat that had just shown up. And we kind of looked closer because the barn was very dimly lit. And it was really a pretty handsome cat. It was a striped cat. It was a cat with a stripy tail. And it was a cat about the same size as our cats. And looking a little bit closer, it was actually a skunk. Oh my God. Yeah. So we actually had been feeding the wildlife. And as we're looking at this animal, both of us kind of you take those steps backwards with your eyes, you feel like you've been electrified. And we just kind of let it go. We told our mother, we took a break from feeding cats in the barn for a while. But that's how it was in the 70s. And now I think nothing of spending $3 for a tiny can of cat food for my little cat who does not go outside and whose paws have never touched pavement. So I think my cat is missing out, not getting to know some skunks and raccoons, but I feel better. And that is my story.
Don't worry about it, Moni.
guys, that was Sally Craig, and if we can give her a round of applause or meows or whatever we want to do for a cat story. Meow. Okay, so we're gonna run over the time. We know this. I'm on number 17. We got 28. I have people texting me they can get on the Openest Mic. The amazing thing about being at Smokestack Roasters, they have our back. They want us to have an open night. So if we can say thank you to Smokestack Roasters for letting us go over. I would also, friendly reminder, tip your barista. Tip your barista. Tip your barista. They're smiling at you. They're serving you. They deserve a couple coins, right? Lucky number 17? Sure, that's a thing. Sue, come on up. Guys, Sue is coming up to the open mic. I don't know if you guys know that. You want to give a little round of applause? Want to give a little warm?
All right, let's pep it up, people, huh? No, all right. I'm going to read some sad shit, obviously. Well, actually, you're in luck because one's sad and one's not as sad. It's hard to follow up my kid, though, so I'm going to try. Can I tell these people what's up with us? All right, so I don't know if Derek is still here. Why doesn't this not seem loud enough? Okay. I don't know if Derek is here, but Derek was doing the strong style open mics. Rip, strong style. We're all fucking still pretty sad about that, but we're moving on as a group. Anyway, Tom, don't go. We all were chilling at Smokestack, right? And yeah, he was trying to take off. Fuck you, it was about you too, dude. Anyways, and so I met this girl and she's like, oh my God, I'm gonna get married. Ooh. And I said, hell yeah, baby. And that was Laura and her man, and they're gonna get married. So to me, I'm a photographer, so to me that was just another, possible client. But that didn't happen, but that's okay. Look, I got some smiles from you, man. Hi. So anyway, to speed this up, I met Laura, and then I was her friend, and I didn't really think a lot of it. Then I realized, I wasn't, you don't want to start stalking someone right away, right, Alex? You want to figure out some good, connection you have with around chilling, reading her grandfather's obituary. When I realized I bought her grandmother's house after I met her as my friend. So then I had to go to her after we've been talking for a few months and go, hey, excuse me. I was reading your grandfather's obituary, and I happened to see your name was in there, and I happened to realize I bought your grandmother's house. We didn't start the timer yet, right? Anyway, so I bought her grandmother's house, and now we go in the pantry and we smoke weed in the pantry, and that's fun because I wish someone bought my grandmother's house. What the fuck, So I like to offer that. Anyway. The end. So now I'm going to read something sad. Shout out to Jesse, the FAM, killing it. A cultural hug right now, guys. Okay. So I guess I'm going to read. Okay, so I'm just going to read one thing because that was, who can top that, right? What a freak show. All right, we love each other though, and we're fucking deeply bonded, and hacks are like, whoa. All right, so this is something I wrote that's not as sad. I am asking the universe for things, but at the same time, the universe is giving me answers I have not yet asked for. When given these answers by dear old universe, I am confused. Oh, what do I do with that? Don't know, can't pinpoint exactly what, so I slip the answer away in the back pocket of no. In a crevice of my giant fairy tale like abode, lost to those who cannot view the answer, it is meant for me, and me only, lost maybe to me, because I hid it so good. Hidden because for now, I would not know what to do with it. Answers to questions I haven't even thought of yet. When the answers reveal themselves to me, there is a drop in emotion, in consciousness. It is profound, this revelation. It is this feeling that presses me to question. Thanks.
Guys, if you want to give another little clap, clap for Sue Mitchell, that is Stella's mom. All right, so we're looking at number 18, and I have May and Zach who want to come on up. Do you guys want to come on up? May and Zach, that's number 18. Anybody getting a little coming? We're just gonna all pause together for a moment while we wait, take in our friends. Of course, the ambiance is key. May and Zach, last call. You guys coming up? You guys coming up? You guys coming up? Hi.
I'm just playing guitar with it.
Really? Oh, really?
Thanks, man.
Tonight.
Ryla. Hey, everyone. Yeah. It's 16 miles to the promised land, and I promise you I'm doing the best I can. Now don't fool yourself in thinking you're more than a man, 'cause you'll probably end up dead. I visit these mountains with frequency, and I stand here with my arms up. Now some days they last longer than others, but this day by the lake went too fast. And if you want me, you better speak up, I won't wait. So you better move fast. You're yourself.
You're good.
In thinking you're more than you are, with your arms outstretched to me. Now it's 16 miles to the promised land, and I promise you I'm doing the best I can. Now some days they last longer than
Oh man, sorry.
Oh no!
I wasn't even playing. Hard. There you go. No, take my guitar. If you know, read or remember, you know it's not a show where I'm playing guitar unless I break a string.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, Jay. All right, sorry. Now some days?
Yeah, now some days.
All right, ready.
Now some days they last longer than others, But this day by the lake went too fast. And if you want me, you better speak up. I won't wait. So you better move fast. Now some days they last longer than others. But this day by the lake went too fast. And if you want me, you better speak up. I won't wait. So you better move fast. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Zach.
That was great. That was awesome.
Thanks.
All right.
That was
Whole new guitar. Whole new guitar. A new fantastic point of view. What is it called?
Evil Men.
Evil Men. All right. You want to
First-
introduce it?
Yeah, sure. But let me just say, first the impromptu collaboration, and now the guitar. Thanks, man.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Lonnie is drowning in the fountain while the wolves prepare up in the surrounding mountains, and there's hum in the air and there's death in the room. It will pick us apart if we don't leave here soon. These liars, killers, and evil men have collected the land and are in power again. You can hide under a rock or you can turn yourself in, but they are ruthless, hungry, and in power again. Lonnie is drowning face down in the water. His bloated back grows red as the sun grows hotter. This town will drown everyone within it. Our days are numbered and growing shorter by the minute. These liars, killers, and evil men have collected the land and are in power again. You can hide under a rock or you can turn yourself in, but they are ruthless, hungry, and in power again. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Zach and Bree, to remember.
Oh my God, another homie I met at Strong Style. So, you know, these open mics kind of create a little bond. Just saying, just saying. Oh, that's unreal. All right. Shake it off, shake it off. I feel like it's supposed to be pronounced plebrum. It might be plebrum. If you guys want to come on up, and if the audience would like to acknowledge that there's an act about to come up, it's pleb or plebrum. Guys, pleb or plebrum. Come on.
One vocal, and then we need one for this and one for the guitar.
All right, so do you want to stand here? Then I'll put
Yeah.
And then this will be for the vocal.
I am.
Okay, groovy, actually, yeah. Then you'll be right up here on the purple. And then I'll put this down for you.
I got a pick. I got a quarter.
Come over. This would bell you, please. Bell your face.
Okay.
Oh no. I like it.
Hi there. So we're a Pleb Room Theater group. We usually play electrified, so this is a new thing for us.
Marshes of chaos, chaos shining low. I have this poster at home. What used to be cloaked in pure white, and one bright blue. A cult has gathered, looking for the great man. The marshes of chaos, chaos shining low. I have this poster at home. What used to be cloaked in pure white, and one bright blue. The cult has gathered, surrounded by tall trees. All right, here we go.
All right, now that everybody's in the band, got the instruments.
Go ahead, try Mushroom Angel here.
It eludes with space trucking. It an angel searching for the note, and it's gold.
Everybody just play your instruments like crazy.
Thanks.
All right, thank you. More. You do that?
Tap on something?
There we go. Sound good? Mic check.
How about we do slow from sludge? That's the only other one I can do on you. We're out of our comfort zone here, but we're just gonna go for it. Feeling humid, musty fog. Feeling humid, musty fog. A mosquito, turtles and frogs. A mosquito, turtles and frogs. All right, thanks.
So I asked him, I was like, where can we find you on social media? And he said, good luck. So if I could just get a little round of applause for that happening that just happened. Thank you. Guys, it's like the Openest Mic. Speaking of, if I could have Tony come on up. Tony, I'm gonna need you for this open mic. Guys, Tony's here. Tony's here. Can we get a little excited for Tony? Are you gonna dance again?
No, not tonight. Sorry. How's everybody doing? So my wife has an app on her phone that'll tell us the size of the baby, right? Oh, shoot. Sorry, let me start over. You guys are never gonna guess my news. We're having a baby. Yeah, like in a couple of days, right? So this might actually probably be my last time on stage for a while, I guess, unless, I mean, is it frowned upon to have like a one-day-old baby on stage with me? You know, it'd be like, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be like a bowl of Jell-O up there just puking and doing whatever else it does. You know, I mean, it'll turn me into a prop comic. It's maybe something I always wanted to do. I mean, it'll be memorable. The problem is if it actually goes well and that becomes like my thing, it's going to be really hard. You know, like a couple of years down the road, I'm going to have to run to like a hospital and be like, hey, where's your baby section? Can I borrow one? Like, it's nothing creepy. It's just an on-stage thing I do. It's like my thing. I have like a baby with me. You know, it's probably going to be kind of tough. But so we were talking about the app that my wife has on her phone, right? So it tracks the size of the baby, like, you know, a peanut, a cashew, whatever. At one point, it was a kumquat. I don't even know what that is, right? I was like, listen, just tell me when it's something relatable. Let me know when it's the size of like a chicken nugget or a double cheeseburger. You know, like she's here tonight, actually. Right now, she's like the size of like a 20-piece. But I know that we need to get to the hospital soon because she's actually, right now, she's the size of a hockey helmet. So I know that it's coming up soon. But I did have a friend of mine just recently asked me, like, why do you do stand-up? And I was like, you know what? It's like every time I get on stage and tell some jokes, for me, it's like spring cleaning, like getting this stuff out of my brain. Like my brain's like a hoarder's paradise of like useless information that you just gotta like sift through, you know, like to find something useful, like, I don't know, like a day a week or something that I need to know. You know, like one train of thought in my brain, I can show you guys one straight train of thought for me. You know, I was taking a shower the other day, water's falling down. I was like, oh, this is so nice. I love taking a shower. I could do this all day. I think I'd be a good fish. Like, they're taking showers all the time. Hey, I wonder if a fish has a tough time on a first date if it gets gassy. You know, the bubbles, can't hide them. Hey, I wonder if a shark, when it like bites somebody's arm off, if it like swims back to its like shark nest and it like poops out the arm and then it like stuffs it and puts it like on its wall and then shows its other shark friends like, yeah, I was a surfer in Hawaii last month. What an idiot. Hey, do you guys remember a few years ago when that girl got her, like, lost her arm from a shark attack? Remember that? She was surfing, shark bit her arm off. I feel really bad for her. Like, I feel even worse if at some point in her life she's going to have to learn sign language. Like one arm? That'd be tough. You know, I feel like she's going to be shunned by, like, the deaf community because they're like, dude, we've done so much work to get this sign language going. People are starting to learn it. Now we got to, like, learn a whole new one with one arm. That's tough. Hey, you know what? I wonder if third base coaches, when they're doing signs to like the batters in baseball, are they actually giving them signs for the game? Or are they just making up their own stuff and talking to the batter? I feel like they're saying stuff like, hey, big boy, why don't you come over to my house tonight? We'll get some food in our bellies, some lotion all over ourselves, unbuckle our belts, see what happens. Listen, I'm married, so don't tell anybody. Right? That's what I think they're saying. I don't know. I just want people to communicate better. Like that's, they communicate in a weird way. Like, why can't people just sometimes coordinate and communicate? You know who really bugs me with that? The hot dog guys. Like, why can't they coordinate with the hot dog bun guys? Like, they work in the same factory, I'm assuming. I feel like the hot dog guys are like, hey, we're putting 8 in our packs. What are you guys doing? And the bun guys are like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 10? They're like, I don't know. Let the customers figure out the math. Hey, you know what looks like hot dogs? Worms. You guys like impressions? Okay, good. This is my impression of a worm doing stand-up comedy. All right, this is a visual one, folks. This is a worm doing stand-up comedy. I'm so depressed, guys. Like, 75% of us die just because kids are daring each other to eat stuff. Or like, we get put on a fish hook. And let me tell you, it's not to go swimming. I don't know. But my buddy told me that I'm a funny guy. And he said I should do stand-up. I was like, stand-up? I already am. No, but seriously, guys, I do like doing stand-up, but I get worried when I get to the bar if it's an early bird special. This guy knows what I'm talking about. What's up, Book? Hey, Gummy. Good to see ya. Tape, Ring. You guys suck. Nobody likes you guys. I'm going to close with this one, guys. You guys heard of Blue Chew? It's like the new version of Viagra. Don't take it. I did it recently. I was like this for a week. All right. Thanks, guys. I'm Tony. What's that? Oh, on Instagram at Tony Boots.
If we could give like a round of applause and a congratulations. It sounds like their family deserves a congratulations. All right, next up to the mic, I have a renowned local artist. Like, I would say maybe on the icon list, maybe just a little bit, maybe. I've had the opportunity to collaborate many times on her projects, and I'm very happy that she's here tonight for me and Tyler's little project here. Shara, come on up, guys. This is Shara.
You're gonna have to make it lower. A lot lower. Okay. Hey, everybody who's still here, intrepid people who haven't ran away yet. I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna do some poetry. The first one is by Jewel Mathiasen. We have come to be danced, not the pretty dance, not the pretty pick me dance, but the claw our ways back into the belly of the sacred sensual animal dance. The unhinged, unplugged cat is out of the bag dance. The holding the precious moments in the palm of our hands dance. We have come to be danced, not the jiffy booty, shake your booty for him dance, but the wring the sadness from our skin dance. the blow the chip off our shoulder dance, the slap the apology from our posture dance. We have come to be danced, not the monkey see, monkey do dance, 1, 2, dance like you, 1, 2, 3, dance like me dance, but the grave robber, tomb stalker, tearing scabs and scars open dance, the rub the rhythm raw against our soul dance. We have come to be danced, not the nice, invisible, self-conscious shuffle, but the matted hair flying, voodoo mama, shaman shaking ancient bones dance. The strip us from our casings, return our wings, sharpen our claws and tongues dance. The shed dead cells and slip into the luminous skin of love dance. We have come to be danced, not the hold our breath and wallow in the shallow end of the floor dance, but the meeting of the Trinity, the body, breath, and beat dance. The shout hallelujah from the top of our thighs dance. The mother may I, yes you may, take 10 giant leaps dance. The ollie ollie oxen free, free, free dance. The everyone can come to our heaven dance. We have come to be danced, where the kingdoms collide in the cathedral of flesh, to burn back into the light, to unravel, to play, to fly, to pray, to root in the skin sanctuary. We have come to be danced. We have come. So this next one is called We Are Witches by Fleecy Malay. In the past, they burned us because they thought we were witches, just because we knew what to do with herbs outside of the kitchen, because we knew how to dance, how to seduce, how to pray, because we moved with the cycles of the moon. In the past, they burned us alive because they knew that we were witches. So now we cast spells with our mouths, pieces of our hearts spill out. It is incredible, the power of a woman who is not afraid to say no. No, we won't sit any longer while you ponder on our rights to give or not give life, on our rights to make another woman our wife, on our rights to be safe, to get paid an equal wage, to have a voice in a place where we might actually make a change. It is incredible the amount of ways they have slaved just to keep us small. If they could have, they probably would have burned us all, but they couldn't with fire, so they did it with words. Laid down laws to determine the amount of our worth. They kept us in contracts. They separated our circles, erased us from pages, and made labor-saving devices our saviors. It is incredible how quickly knowledge can fade, how much effort was invested to lead us astray, but we will not come quietly. Well, there's another thing they've tried to take away. Our rights to explain our orgasms ecstatically. We will not come quietly. We will open our mouths and let our spells spill out, cast poetic prayers into the night so that every woman can hear the howl of her sister's delight, reminding her that her voice deserves to be heard. Let her jaw drop. Let her shame stop. Let her body scream under the self-pleasure of what it means to be a woman who can speak freely. You see, words, they carry meaning. They have fooled us for so long into believing that no means yes, so much so that I'm almost impressed. Except I finally discovered that they're right. So I've claimed back that no as mine, because every no I throw against their forces is another yes I retain for my own self-worth. It is a spell I cast for my own protection. It is incredible, the power of a woman who is not afraid to say no. And this old witch, I'm done with broomsticks. I'm done with know your place. This witch knows that some knowledge just won't fade, that every woman is my sister, that through the hubble and the bubble and the toil and trouble we grow stronger when we can cast our spells together. For we entered the fire, and now we rise from the ashes, and we are holding our candles and lighting our matches until the night becomes lighter and our voices can grow, because we have remembered we are witches and we have learned to say no. So I have no idea on time. Do we want another one? No? Good. That's good. Cool. Thank you so much.
Guys, that was feminist icon Shara Osgood. If we could give a little round of applause. Shara, what do you want me to give for your socials? Shara Osgood Art? Shara Osgood Art is where you're going to find her. You're going to see representations of her visual art. It's beautiful. And actually, if you go over to Mill Street in Fitchburg, take a little peek. Take a little peek. Boulder Drive as well. Girl, you're everywhere. Anyway, after Shara, is that you? Holy shit. Okay, guys. If we could welcome to the stage a close personal friend of everyone in this room, because he's a good person. This is Thomas. Guys, say hi to
Thanks. All right, so, hey, thank you. So, I thought about going into this open mic night, reading some old poems. So, stuff I haven't shared with anyone else. It's been pretty private, just between me and someone else from a long time ago. But I didn't realize until today that I finished this exactly, I think 5 years to the day. So, pretty much a perfect occasion. All right. So this is a personal poem of mine. Alone sits a broken man, terrified of everything. In blows the winds of change, stoking the embers of his dying heart. Flames of passion stir and swirl in the breeze, filling the empty void. They disturb the darkness and provide a warm light to call home. Can the fire be maintained, or will an inferno engulf and overwhelm all that is loved? So that's uncertainty. I went into this night thinking that I would be reading this poem. This is from, I don't know, roughly 11 days later, still 5 years ago. Cold. The feeling you get while walking outside and the winter's wind blows and bites, nipping at your skin. Cold. The feeling you get when stepping out of a warm shower and you're soaking wet and vulnerable. Cold. The feeling you get when you grow accustomed to being alone, trapped inside your own raw flesh. Cold. The feeling of frozen, fractured fractals forming like shards of sharp glass, cutting at the very edges of your innermost soul. Cold. The feeling that begins to fade away and thaw when the warm embrace of a tender touch comes your way from a loved one. So I wanted to finish up the night by reading a direct message I just actually sent to someone today. And I wanted to get done so I could have it to share. I've been working on a lot of personal care, to put it lightly, for a while now, over a year, thinking about how I'm gonna embrace and share about parts of myself. And I have a whole method that's planned out, but it's fluid. And it's been changing for a while now, but I think I'm finally starting to get to the point where I'm able to get to the steps to be more public, and I think this is a good first step in that direction. Just cut me for time if it's going too long. All right. Hey. I wasn't joking around the other night when I told you I wanted to DM you with a message. Honestly, too, I want you to know it's a sincere one. To start off, I guess I kind of first got the idea when it comes to the whole quote-unquote soft deal we made about the game in ranked, and deciding then to take a break from the game for mental health reasons and etc. I'll admit I did find it inconvenient, and I used it as needling ammo for hassling you while joking with the boys and the fellas in the calls. Overall, there really are no hard feelings. In fact, I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you broke away, for the most part, from the toxic cycle of the game. I'm more than glad for you. I'm more than glad you have better things to do with your time, that you are building upon yourself with positive changes, and that you are routinely sticking to healthy habits. On any good day and any good moment, I will always encourage that for people I really care about. Besides, it's not like you haven't done enough for me since then. You still provided me with the resources and permission to share the details with other friends and not just keep it to myself. And since then, you have invited me to be a part of other newer private affairs that have been much more impactful and fun. Speaking of these new things, there's the one in your life right now that I like to believe is one of the best things that happened for you, and that's your girlfriend. Ever since the first night that I met her, I felt like you two shared an unspoken connection, and I enjoyed the way they were so nice to people they had just met so quickly. Getting the privilege to listen to her share so much about themselves has been charming, and I feel blessed that they considered me a friend so quickly. By the way, honestly, a big thank you for stepping up and sharing about the hard boundaries that you both want to set in the conversations amongst the crowd and in the calls, or when it is just the boys. A big props to you to do that. Not everyone has the care, consideration, or courage to do that. The fact that you do helps show what kind of real man you are. I'm glad you have heard. I'm glad to have heard that it seemed like you two, and maybe more, were going to set aside a scheduled time to talk about resolving those issues in a healthy and productive manner. I don't know if the call ever happened, but in either case, I'm wishing that things are improving with the goals you both want to achieve as an outcome. As an extension of that, please confront me if there has actually really been an issue between any of that already happened, and please do so if it ever comes up in the future. Not that I want to exhaust you too much in the details about myself, but I feel like you are owed an explanation for all the jokes, memes, hassling, etc. that I dish out while I can be in calls with y'all, or just one-on-one. I still feel like that it's not my full self, and just the part that I'm still getting used to being expressive around people. Right now, I'm at a point where I kind of freshly am reevaluating myself for who I am in my entirety, but I still think of myself more often than not as a pretty serious person guided by my empathy. The zany part of myself is something that is still me, but is also something I have had to re-embrace and adapt for new crowds as I've gotten older and my surroundings have changed. More often than not, I have been doing my best to be more real around you and the gang. I feel like there is still more I could say, and some I may be forgetting for now, but for personal reasons that I may share more about soon, I want to have this message ready for you today before it gets too late. Because it's right now.
Guys, that was Thomas, if you want to give him a little clapsy. My takeaway from that was care, consideration, courage. Care, consideration, courage. It's a fundamental part of the Openest Mic. It's a fundamental part of, as Thomas said, masculinity, humanity. Thank you guys so much for being so caring, considerate, and courageous. Next up on the mic, I would love it if Corey Bridge would just get on up here and make us giggle a little bit. Guys, Corey Bridge is coming up to the mic. Can we give him a little warm welcome?
How's everybody doing? We good? I think we should like suck this in a little bit. It was like everybody like it was packed earlier, but now it's like really, bringing it in. Has anybody done one of these like 23andMe things? Anybody? No? Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. I took one and I found out that 1.3% Ashkenazi Jew, which is surprising because 30% German. So 23andMe figured out my internal struggle better than my therapist did. So my name is Corey Bridge. Yes, I'm a stand-up comedian. I perform all over the area, New England to New York. I was like West Coast, East Coast, all over the place. If you care for anything that I say, I got some stickers, like a business card. And I was like, and if you want one, I was like, I'll hand it out to you. Now here we go. Ass cancer. Now I'm going to give you a little backstory on that. I am suffering from stomach cancer. It's terminal. And I was like, that's not for pity, or for, that doesn't matter. We understand that. I was like, okay. But when your body betrays you for that, every little bump, every little scratch, every little thing is something that you're going to go you have to go back to the doctor. So like, what the hell is this shit? And so I happen to have a little bump that showed up on my derriere. Yes. So go talk to your doctor and then go, what's the problem? And I was like, well, I got this weird fucking thing that's like going on here. And he's like, right? You mumble fuck that whole thing, right? I gotta control my language a little bit. It's like, but yeah, so. Did I lose it? Hello. Okay. So I go in there and I tell him, and I was like, I got this bump. I was like, kind of needed to check it out. I was like, it's just like the top of over here. So now you're in the doctor's office. You have to drop your drawers, okay? Which is really, it's humiliating a little bit, right? And it's like, hey, can you check this out for me? And then, so he looks at it and he's just like, okay. I was like, we can take care of this. And I was like, what the hell does that fucking mean? It's like, and then he goes, but giving you your condition, right? Suffering from cancer already. And he's like, we're going to have to take a biopsy. And I was like, ass cancer? And he's like, what? I was like, ass cancer. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, you're telling me that I have ass cancer right now? I was like, is that what? And my voice started getting elevated to the point where I'm going, ass cancer? Is that really what you're doing? So I'm in a doctor's office, so now everybody can hear me, right? So we finished up the appointment. We did what we needed to do, stuff like that. I walked out, and he's like, just see the receptionist on the way out so you can book the next appointment. And I says, okay. So I went up to the receptionist's desk, and she's just like, so ass cancer? And I'm like, yep, that's pretty much it. Yep. All right. Hey, my name is Corey Bridge. I was like, look me up online, okay? I was like, thank you guys so much.
Hey guys, if we could just give a little round of applause for Corey, now that we're all thinking about his ass. Confronting my list, a new name on the open mic. May I have Lincoln up to the Openest Mic, please? Is there a Lincoln still in the building? Come on up, friend. Not trying to hate on the height, but you know. Come on up, friend.
What do I do? What do I say here? No. I'm gonna sing Other Friends from Steven Universe. That's right, I heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's what to finally meet their other friends. That's right, I heard the story, don't really like how it ends. Gee, it's what to finally meet their other friends. What did they say about me? What did they say? What did you do without me? What did you do? Did you play games without me? What did you play? Did you think all this time that I wouldn't find out about you? oh. That's right, I heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's let's finally meet their other friends. Who? I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Well, he finished the song. Who am I? Who am I? What are you even saying? I'm the loser of the game you didn't know you were playing. Let's play another game. This time I get to win. Life on the line, winner takes all. Ready or not, let's begin. Oh, that's right, I heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's well to finally meet their other friends. That's right, I heard the story. Don't really like how it ends. Gee, it's well to finally meet their other friend.
Guys, that was Lincoln. If we could just give a little warm goodbye, Lincoln! Woo! All right, next up, I'm looking at 26. I got Laura coming up. Laura, do you want to come on up? Come on through. Guys, Laura's coming up. I don't know if you heard. Can you give a little warm welcome?
Hi. It's my first time doing one of these, so. I have a series of poems that I did in November of 2021. And the point of the exercise was to leave the poems exactly as they were when they were written. I never touched them, I never edited them. I spent like a half an hour on each, wrote them down, closed the document, haven't edited them ever. Can someone give me a number between 1 and 8? Because I'm 7? Okay. Let's see. This one was inspired by a typo in a conversation I had with someone. It's called The Boy Who Fell for the Sun. They tell you that wax burns. They tell you to avoid the flames. What they don't tell you is that when one flies, it is addicting. You can't get enough. The wind in your hair, the ocean spray barely reaching, Poseidon waved at us as we flew among the birds and the clouds. Freedom, at last. Aeolus helped us along, his winds, as a sigh of relief as we escaped from our prison, from Minos, from Crete. I laughed as we were among the sky. The gods smiled at us. We both knew that. I looked above us to see my lover, my beautiful love. His chariot glittered gold, his hair the same color as Midas. His eyes held the sky within, my beautiful love. He cheered us on towards our freedom. His words were drowned out by the wind, my beautiful love. I fell from where we were kept. I watched as he rode his chariot. Little did I know he had fallen for me all the same. Watching from the skies, my beautiful love. My father would blame my next act on stupidity and arrogance, but I would blame love. I flew higher past the safe zone that my father warned of. The wax started to melt, running down my back, my arms, my legs, but I did not feel the pain. Higher and higher I tried to climb, but as the wax continued to melt, the feathers loosened, sent cascading down to the ocean below. Finally, I heard my lover's words. "Come, my love," he cried. The light made his silken locks look like a halo, my beautiful love. I was almost at his chariot when his face turned to horror. It was not a look made for my beautiful love. I laughed as I fell. I knew that I was to die, but that daunting fact mattered not, for I was happy, a free man, a man in love. For I was a man that was about to die looking at his love. My father heard my shrieks of joy as I fell, but at least it was not night, for it would be my love's sister looking down upon. My father would escape sunless. My love would be lonely once more. The loneliness would not suit him. But I was a joyful man in love. They tell my tale as a tragedy, a tale of caution, a tale of the foolishness of a boy. But it is none of them. My tale is one of love. The foolishness, the joy of love. They say love can make a wise man a fool. Maybe there is some truth in that, for my tale can prove. But for I was a boy in love who died a happy man, who was able to see his love before he perished. My beautiful love and I were never destined to be, although we did try to fight it. Fate cannot be changed. For my name is Icarus, the boy who fell for the sun.
Guys, just one more little bit for Laura. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh my God. Yeah, if anybody wants like move in a little, get a little cozier, we have 2 more people left on our open mic. We have like a very little amount of time. Thank you guys so much for staying out so late. You guys are wild. May I have Alex Love come up to the mic? Is there still an Alex Love here? There's no fucking love. All right, story of my life. Jack, can I have Jack up? All right. Can I like sing you guys a little goodnight lullaby? I was like, I'm not gonna do this. And then I had 3 glasses of wine and I was like, I'm totally fucking gonna do this. This is just like kind of what I wanna leave you with. I just wanna thank everybody so much for coming up and sharing. I know it takes a lot. And I wanna thank everybody so much for following everybody that came up here because it takes very fucking little, but these people need you because they're creatives. It's hard. It's hard to create poetry. It's hard to create music. It's hard to find an audience that cares. You guys are an audience that cares. Like I said, I was really debating whether or not I was gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm sorry in advance. If you guys know the lyrics, please sing along. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be?